Hey, self-made Kris Crone here.
Grant Thompson, how you doing?
And today we're talking about
YouTube partner managers. What are they? How do you get one? What's been my experience? What's been your experience?
He's like totally reading my mind.
Let's jump right in. Back in 2012, when I was trying to form a YouTube channel, there wasn't a lot of support from YouTube at all. In fact, they didn't even have an email address that you could get a response from, Kris.
Wow, that's like zero. Like, that's not even a small level of support.
It's like working for a boss that you've never met, you never see, you don't know whether or not they're going to send you a paycheck or not.
And you can't contact them.
And there's no way to talk to them. Yeah, you can't find out what they want or what they don't want. It's like working for this ambiguous entity that's constantly changing its mind with absolutely no support whatsoever. Now, to YouTube's credit, they were pretty new. They were still trying to figure things out as they went, and I'm sure that they didn't want to be inundated with millions of emails from a lot of frustrated users. But I started noticing, right around 2013, 2014, some of my friends actually were posting on Facebook about a partner manager. They had a YouTube partner manager. And I wasn't exactly sure what that was, but I reached out to them and said, hey, what is a partner manager and how can I get one? So my friend, who I actually give him a shout out, Ben, Nighthawk and Light, has got a YouTube channel. He actually put in a good word for me, and they ended up circling back and contacting me and basically just saying, hey, we're here at YouTube now. We're trying to open up communication. We're doing our best to support you, and anything that you need, we'd be happy to jump on a phone call and go over. Has that ever happened to you? You ever talked to a partner manager?
I remember when I got to actually 25,000 subs for my very first time, I get this email that just says, hey, we just want you to know that you're now entitled to get some help. We're reaching out if you have questions. If we can do something to help you out, let us know. I know that Nate, that produces all of our videos, he got a phone call from them, and I was like, it's almost like they were talking to some great mystical being. Like, what did they say? Did they say something inspiring? It's like, no, I just have someone I can call now if I got questions. So it was like a big deal.
Yeah,
felt like a rite of passage, to be honest.
YouTube's growing a lot, and kudos to them for trying to reach out and be a support system for all these creators out there. You got to imagine, they're actually, like, relative to everybody who's creating YouTube channels, they're a pretty small little company that's trying to deal with all these requests. So to have a partner manager is a pretty awesome thing. And I'm actually surprised to this day how many people don't even know there's such thing as a partner manager or what a partner manager is. And so I just wanted to take a second to talk about what my experience has been with a partner manager, and then in the next video talk about the current requirements of how you can get one yourself. So what does a partner manager do? When you got that email,
I don't know. I've never really used them, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
So I actually did take the phone call. They said, hey, do you want to jump on a call and go over your channel? And I said, sure. So we got on the phone call, and they started giving me all these tips, like make sure you're using playlists and use annotations so people can click, and make sure you're telling people to subscribe. And it was really interesting because this seemed like really basic information to me. And what I learned over time was that as creators, if you're a really active creator on the platform, there's a really good chance that you'll know more than your partner manager does. You actually will educate them about how YouTube works. It's kind of interesting. But the benefit that they have is that if something goes wrong with your channel, say your video gets demonetized and it goes through a manual review and is still demonetized, but you know that it shouldn't be, a partner manager can actually escalate that through the right people to help bring it back to where it needs to be. I've had a lot of instances on my channel where a physical person in the YouTube offices has made all the difference in cleaning up messes.
Wow.
In fact, there's 2 times throughout history where my channel just completely disappeared. One day it was there, the next day it's not. And so reaching out to my partner manager, they could get things going, and then we got it corrected. Never did really find out why that happened, but it sure was nice to know there was somebody that we could lean on. So YouTube does have this option. A partner manager is something that you want to consider. There are qualifications that you'll need for your channel to get one, and we're going to go over those qualifications in the next video, so stick around.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hang tight. Coming up next, we're going to share with you how you actually qualify for your very own partner manager. In the meantime, hike over to the website where we can share with you some of our more pro tips on what you do to get your YouTube channel rocking right out the gate.